Hi, I'm the Michael Myers fanatic, and I want to talk about Halloween 6, the producer's cut, but it's also known as Halloween 666, the origin of Michael Myers. It was released in 1995, and I'm guessing that it was released after the theatrical cut because obviously they wouldn't release that cut first. It stars Donald Pleasance, Mary Ann Hagen, everybody that you see in the theatrical cut is just extended, and you get more of Donald Pleasance, which is a good thing. That's always a good thing. Even though the director of Halloween 6 or 666 in this occasion said that Donald Pleasance was boring. How can you say he's boring? I thought the guy was great, but that's his opinion. I don't agree with him. But in this movie, they go into the mythology and the mythos of Michael Myers. According to their mythology, Thorn was a demon that spread sickness to hundreds of thousands of people, and one child from each tribe was chosen to be inflicted with the curse of Thorn, and they had to sacrifice an entire family on the evening of Samhain, which is Halloween or October 31st. Like I said, you learn more about the mythology, you learn more about the Thorn cults, and they're basically like a satanic cult, I guess. I want to point out that the movie was written by Daniel Ferens, even though I'm told they didn't go by what Ferens intended. They didn't use his original vision. I saw this movie for the first time in 2008. I had been trying to buy it off eBay for years with no luck, and luckily on September 23rd of 2014 they released this on Blu-ray as part of the box set. I enjoyed the producer's cut when I saw it for the first time back in 2008, but I do feel cheated because I was told when I read a paper about it that I would learn more about Michael's past. But see, I really didn't learn anything because all that stuff I knew. I thought they meant I was going to learn stuff about his childhood. But in the movie, we find out that Dr. Wynn was the man in black and that Dr. Wynn wants to harness Michael's evil. And they say that after Michael kills his family, the curse will be passed to a new person or child or whatever. It's not much to go into because it's basically the same thing but only a couple of different scenes. Like in the producer's cut, you see more of the man in black and you get more of the creepy voice. And at the end of the movie, they stop Michael with a bunch of magic rocks, which was kind of disappointing. I'm like, really? That's how you stop this big bad demon? With rocks? You just put a bunch of rocks around him and you build the magic circle? Really? What are we in 3rd grade? Hey everybody, get in the magic circle. That sounds like something a little kid would say. You know, that was a little disappointing. I didn't like that. Other than that, I liked the movie. Although it was kind of cheesy seeing Michael actually opening the gate at the beginning and walking through and chasing everyone. You know, I have a bit of a love-hate relationship with the producer's cut. I own it on Blu-ray now as part of the box set, and I'm proud of that. It's not much I can say about it because it's basically the same movie to me. As I told you, it's just a couple of different scenes. Like in this movie, when Barry Sims, played by Leo Jeter, I guess that's how you pronounce his name, he gets in the wrong van, which is the van to the Warren County Sanitarium. And Michael Myers happens to be in that van, and then Michael Myers stabs him. And in this cut, John's head doesn't explode. And John happens to be played by Bradford English. He was a jerk in that movie. I was rooting for him to get it. And I guess that's the way they designed it. Because John was just as bad as Michael Myers. That's basically the way they set him up in here. So when he was in the movie, I wanted the Shape to get him because he was so horrible to his daughter. He told her basically that she meant nothing to him. And then he called his own grandson a bastard. That wasn't nice. So I think they wanted you to root for him to be killed by the Shape. If that's the case, they did a good job because that's exactly what I wanted to happen. They have this movie, The Curse of Michael Myers, billed as the scariest Halloween of them all. I can't agree with that. I'm gonna say the original was the scariest one. In this movie, Jamie Lloyd, played by J.C. Brandy, she doesn't die right away when he stabs her. She's actually shot in the head by Dr. Wynn, played by Mitchell Ryan. I think he says to her, "Your services are no longer needed," or "We don't need you anymore," or something like that. Something along those lines. I haven't watched it in a while since I got the box set, so excuse me. I don't watch it every day like some people. I have other things to do. If I'm missing anything else, please let me know. And to everyone that says that Michael Myers raped his niece, there's no proof of that because all you see is Michael Myers standing near her legs. He's not actually standing all the way between them. And even if he was standing between her legs, that doesn't mean anything. Because unless they physically tell you that he raped his niece, or unless they leave some evidence that he raped his niece, you can't go by that. I don't care what it looks like. If you don't know it, you can't say it. You can say that you believe he did, but you don't know that he did. Believing something and knowing something are two different things. I believe that Tupac is alive, but I know that the sky is blue. That's the difference between that. We don't actually know that he did anything. They could have gotten it from his sperm, for all we know, and made a baby with that. But I think I covered everything in the producer's cut, but I don't go on there and complain about it every day, the way you guys complain about Halloween 6. It's a simple formula. You don't like it? Don't watch it. It's really a simple process. You make it harder than it needs to be. I liked the movie. It was a little different. Was Thorn strange? Yeah, they were strange. Of course they were. Still a good movie because it was something different. Instead of Jamie Lee Curtis running away from Michael Myers, it had somebody else in the movie. So this was good. I didn't like that Jamie Lloyd was killed. By the way, for anybody that doesn't know, the original name for Jamie Lloyd was going to be Brittany, but they changed it to Jamie as an homage to Jamie Lee Curtis, so they named her Jamie, which I thought was nice. Danielle Harris is not in this movie. J.C. Brandy takes her place. That's it on Halloween, The Curse of Michael Myers, the producer's cut, aka 666. I approve this message. Halloween, The Curse of Michael Myers. Thank you for listening, ladies and gentlemen.